Like that in there. There's a shadow here. Comes across. See, that goes down here though. It's dark in there too. It's funny because this gets almost a neon color, which is cool. But maybe not quite accurate. And I like it though. Yeah, that's why this is curled down. Really need more shadow in there. I need more brown in it. Looks like. Okay, it's a little fiery. It's okay. Let's take it out. May need to also tone down this ear a little bit. Some of these furries are a little dark. If that got toned down a bit, it might draw less attention. This is something is making her look younger. And I think her face is pretty close where it needs to be. So I think that the ears are kind of pulling attention. And they're a little bit too big and a little too fluffy for an older cow. I think that's part of it. And we'll just see. Some of the highlights on the face on this side need to be maybe brightened a little. But I don't want to mess too much because, and maybe it just needs more blending. That's often an issue with me, and I know that that can make quite a difference because otherwise you have lines like pulling attention. I know the nose is a little short, like I said last night. It's not going to get much taller, I don't think, and I don't think I'm going to go up higher. Anyway, this has been a good study, and I think she's close, and something is just grabbing attention. And also, like I say, the nose is not quite long enough, which is a main feature, so that could be the problem. I can always redo, but I do think that this might, maybe she looked a little like this when she was younger, I don't know. I'm going to keep this as a print anyway, and continue. I trimmed this ear down a fair bit, and I thought it might be difficult, but it was easy to do. There's some water on the brush, and it just trimmed right down. And I'm not sure if that's the right quite dimension yet. Some of these fluffies are too extended. Going for the distance from the end of the ear here. And it does go fairly straight down here. So whether that's the right spot. And then trim in. I think it's about where it needs to be. It might be still a little wide of the mark. In terms of the front leg there. These wispies, I shouldn't have bothered to put them in last night. Yeah. But anyway, like I say, it's no problem to tone it down. I'll just take some water and maybe take that off for now until I find the edge. Maybe down a little longer. Still too far. She might even have a little bit of a short ear. You never know over the years. Too close here to his face. That's fine. Take some of that color off there. So fine line between the right size and a little bit too big or too small. Obviously, I think that might be more like it. Okay, I'm gonna put a little green in there just to try to keep me away from that, drawing it back out too wide. I might give some idea here. Okay. Don't put too much green in there so it can affect the ear. I don't know, I had her looking pretty good last night. I don't know, all of a sudden started to feel like her, and then I did something. I sort of left it when I felt that, and I did something. It kept working, and it went back to. It was like she all of a sudden she aged 20 years, and then I kept working, and whatever it was that I had, I changed it a bit, and I didn't get that feeling back. And when I felt that, I should have just left it. And then some of these orange bits, a little. I don't want to do much else. Yeah. This maybe could be a little more blended here. This horn I did over how many times, and even the last time I left it, I was like, I don't know, it's still not. But actually, coming back to it, it's fine. So we need a little more red in here. It's just having a little different color and less dark. We'll draw the eye too, and that might be just what's missing. I don't know if you can see all those details. Yeah, I think you can see some of them. So little things like that could make some difference. I'm kind of looking at a bit of an angle here, which can affect things as well. And this could come out bigger. It won't really. Yes, that will make a difference. Yeah. I'll just do a little bit of a base here. Later. That can be painted over here a little bit. It's a bit rounder. movement there. Dell, what are you doing? Secondary blue gray stuff going here. That's coming up behind. That's the first one. And yeah, intermediate one. Kind of thing. And then there's another. This seems a little short. I think the angle is okay, but this is short. It's not as long. Which then seems to make it wider than it needs to be. I wonder if that can be slightly tapered. Anyway, knocking down these ears, I think that's affecting. I'm just not sure how close we're going to be able to get, because I think that her face might be a little longer than I've painted it. Maybe not. The nose is a little short, but it's definitely she's starting to age, which is a good sign. On this side now, I've just erased some. Obviously, you still see color here, but I really obliterated most of it, and that's because that black extends out more than I had it. So I'm just gonna just down a little, and then you get the ear. Just get an idea of clearing that ear out. Clear that out, and then see. We're definitely getting closer to her. That's good. Okay. Alright, looks more like her without that ear than with it. This was okay, really. It just, things were a little off kilter, so I may as well just wipe it out. This is probably fine, this line here. That's still here. So if I can go up to there-ish. Don't overdo it this time. And that's going to be closer to her. I'm going to keep it softer too. It was a little hard. It wasn't blended and rough, jaggedy. I'm going to keep it softer. To work on this, I think I'm going to have to turn off the camera and get in here a bit. So the angle is off. It's going to be more like I think that's close.